Salutations, you beautiful Flat gamers, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. I hope you all are having a beautiful day as we're going to be picking up where we left off, which was the completion of Chapter 8, where Welkin and Alicia ended up getting blown off a cliff edge by artillery fire, where Alicia had gotten some boo-boos on her leg, but good old Welkin, with his woodland knowledge, managed to make some herbal remedies that helped Alicia heal. They also encountered an Imperial soldier who, Welkin couldn't save, so they buried him, and because they showed kindness to a fallen Imperial soldier, Imperial commander was just like, you know what, these dudes cool. They live now. Well, they live for now. Then we defeated the Imperial forces at battle, helping relieve Squad 7. So now we're up to here, Chapter 9, Midsummer Incident, The Invitation. Let us begin.
Welkin Gunther reporting, Captain.
Hey, Welkin.
You got called in too, Faldio?
I apologize for calling the two of you in on an off-duty day. Princess Cordelia has graciously extended banquet invitations to the three of us.
What? But why us?
It seems you two will be recognized for your successes at Vassal and more recent ops.
I mean, Welkin, did you really need to ask?
The event will be held tomorrow at the castle.
Oh. I'm not really good with the formal stuff.
What are you, crazy? Do you have any clue how rare a chance to meet the princess is?
I mean, should I care?
They say that House Rangries, the Archdukes of Gallia, are descended from the Valkyria.
Also, those are some nice tank blueprints in the background. I wonder if we're going to see any of those as friendly tanks to command.
If that's true, Princess Cordelia herself is a Valkyria, and we get an audience with her.
Do you think she'll help us fight the scary big titty Imperial lady?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Just don't forget to wear dress uniforms, gentlemen.
Oh boy, the dress blues.
I'll meet you both at Castle Randgrees tomorrow evening.
Yeah. So much for my plans to go bird watching tomorrow.
Aw, that is a terrible shame. Also, the hair on that dude. The guy on the left, below this, far from the battlefield. But, Castle Randgrees, let's view this on the Midsummer Incident.
I hope they don't mess this up.
Sorry to keep you, Captain.
Oh, looking snazzy, Welkin.
Goodness, Welkin, I hardly recognized you.
Yes, Captain. Alicia helped me get ready this evening. She kept punching me when I told her she couldn't come with me.
Aw.
I'm still sore.
They're acting like a married couple already.
Well, consider it combat experience.
Oh, my arm.
Wow, Welkin. No grass stains or anything.
Very funny, Faldio. Nice hat, by the way.
Yeah, I never did like the look of these ugly things. I've been boycotting them.
Hey, don't you all look nice?
Good evening, Miss Ellett. Here to cover the banquet tonight?
You know it. Apparently, an ambassador from the Federation's been invited to the party.
And they're allowing the paparazzi in. Guess this is one big, spectacle.
I smell a plan to sign up an alliance between Gallia and the Federation at work here.
Gallia's national policy has always been to shun alliances and remain neutral.
Some tells me, since the name of this chapter is Midsummer Incident, and this is all based on with the princess and such, she's probably gonna get kidnapped by either Imperial forces that are gonna ambush us here, or the Federation is basically gonna screw any possibility of an alliance by kidnapping the princess and making an ass out of themselves.
I figure it's mostly the idea of Prime Minister Borg, Princess Cordelia's regent. He's using her youth as carte blanche to do whatever he and the other nobles want. With all due respect, the princess isn't much more than a mouthpiece for his policies now.
Ugh. We're about to attend a banquet, and now I've gone and lost my appetite.
It's about time to enter. Let's go.
She had nothing to say on the matter, meaning she must agree. But still, that dude's hair!
Your Highness, thank you for your presence on this occasion. Might you grace this assemblage with a word?
Honored ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I appear before you today at the peak of joy. For now, two great powers join together. Gallia and the Federation pledge their allegiance as we seek to build together an eternal peace for Europa.
Know this. The honor of dear Gallia, in fact her very freedom, is currently under attack and hangs by the thinnest thread you can imagine. But while Princess Cordelia remains on the throne, she who is the scion of the Valkyria's ancient blood promise, no force on this earth will ever see this nation defeated. Is that not so, Princess?
Yes. I draw strength from the Valkyrian bloodline, and my heart is a repository of justice.
I am nearly at a loss for words. The privilege of brokering peace with you, Your Highness, has been the greatest honor of my life, and I thank you for it. With bountiful stores of Ragnite, and your strategic position between East and West, you've become the foundation of Europa. In this time of peril, the Foundation is grateful, and happily joins hands in crushing the Imperial threat before us.
They just want to be sure they're the ones who control us when this is over. Make no mistake, the Federation would conquer Europa the same as the Empire. This is stupid.
It is hard to accept what he's saying.
As long as we fight as one, the Empire's forces will never be a danger.
We shall topple the Empire, and rid the world of their threat. And then we shall unify Europa and govern under our great banners.
All of Europa. Well, there's something we haven't heard before.
We're not fighting this war so we can invade another country.
Absolutely. All we want is to keep our homes and our families safe.
Now, my friend, let us put an end to all these formalities and raise a glass to honor this historic alliance.
Yes, a toast to the shining future that awaits. Cheers!
Cheers!
Where are you going?
Cheers!
I've got a bad taste in my mouth. This is garbage. I'm out of here. I'm going home, Welkin. See ya.
Hey, can I join you? I would rather be watching birds. Although, I want to mention, well, again, besides that dude's hair, but, she seemed very dead. There was, like, no emotion. She seemed like a robot.
I'm glad that's over.
We should be heading back soon. I believe the exit was this way. Oh!
Princess Cordelia! Cordelia!
I'm so terribly sorry. Are you all right, Your Highness?
Deer in headlights look.
I am unharmed.
Deer in headlights and robot.
I cannot begin to apologize. Please forgive my clumsiness.
Do not trouble yourself. I bid you a safe return and a good night.
What on earth is her hair underneath there? Like that headpiece is covering just her hair. You got like full-on handlebars
Your
there.
Highness, are you really in support of an alliance with the Federation?
Lieutenant Gunther, have you lost your mind?
But don't call it a girl, it's just a simple question. She can answer that much at least, can't she?
Please forgive me. I'm aware that what I'm saying may be out of line. But seeing you tonight, I got the feeling that your opinion is being ignored.
Yeah, she does seem like a robot with no emotion. Handlebars.
I am still young. All political matters are handled by my regent, Borg.
The robot.
The protection of Gallia and of the Valkyrian bloodline is my fated onus.
And yet you've got no say in the matter. So much for your bloodline.
Their protection does not require my personal feelings. I need only live by the laws set forth by those who come before me. I bid you once more, good night.
Your Highness.
Do you copy? It's me. The mark is alone. Now is our chance.
And it appears that my second hypothesis is correct. The Federation is going to make the douche move and screw over any and all chances in a future alliance.
You know the plan. Have the armored car on standby. Once I have the mark, I'll be there.
Unless this is
Well, here. Good night, Welkin.
a like do a 180, be just like, oh, it looks like it's the Federation, but actually it's the Imperials. Surprise!
Good night, Captain.
I bid you adieu.
Hold it, Varrot!
General Damon.
Varrot! Terrible news.
What is it?
General Damon, what's the problem?
Princess Cordelia's been kidnapped.
And you didn't do anything about it? Come on, General Damon.
Kidnapped? It can't be.
Yes, it was that Federation ambassador. He was a spy all along.
And what does the professional army do? I imagine they're all at the Capitol right now, since you're here.
So the Federation takes her under their protection, and Gallia along with her. Typical, considering the sorts of backroom dealings and extortion they've used till now.
Typical.
So get on it! Varrot, you've got to get her back!
Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it, General Damon? Aren't you the one who's supposed to have the better troops? So why are you coming to the militia to do your job?
Understood. Lieutenant, gather your squad immediately.
Yes, Captain.
Ah yes, instead of the professional army of Gallia going to save the princess, it's the militia! I mean, I should have saw this coming. Ooh, airplane.
Casey, what is that thing? It's an airplane. The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is going on all over the world. Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like. Man, I want up in one.
Give me uppies! I don't know why.
Oh, hello, Leon. Kreese.
Hey, Sarah, you got the day off. What are you hanging around here for? Wait, let me guess. Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes, there's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic construction is done.
Leave it to you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
I'm working from documents my father collected before his death.
Impressive. She's very reliable. Oh, I mean, she's been maintaining the Edelweiss, so of course she's reliable. But also making that plane? Those are a tad different on their construction and maintenance and whatnot.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
So where are you flying to once it's all done? Going on a Trans-Gallian tour, maybe?
First, I'd like to take my brother up in it. Once, when we were young, he and I were out birdwatching when he mentioned it. That he wished he could fly like they did. That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Uh-huh. And are you sure that's your dream? Because it sounds like you're just doing this because your brother wanted to go in the sky. What about you?
Oh, that's real sweet.
I mean, yeah, it is sweet, but come on, girl, think for yourself.
Hey, Sarah, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
Build your airplane.
What?
I want to become an engineer of your caliber someday, Isara. I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
You don't mind?
I imagine those two's helping out is them just standing over her shoulder, just handing her the tools while she does all the work.
Of course
Does
not.
something tells me.
But I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
I mean, this is my personal thoughts on what might be going on here with them just suddenly wanting to jump in to help. I mean, they could actually be properly helping, I don't know.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
All right.
That's the emergency siren.
That's the emergency siren?
What's happening at this hour?
Let's ready the Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
Right! Well, on to the battle! The kidnapping of Cordelia! Cordelia!
We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
The armored vehicle carrying the princess is headed for the port at the southern end of the combat area. Spread out your soldiers and stop that vehicle. Your objective is to disable the vehicle's engine and rescue Princess Cordelia. Use rifles and machine guns to strike the vehicle's weak points and bring it to a stop. Explosive weapons like tank cannons, lances, and grenades are off limits. The risk to the princess is too great. Letting that car reach either of these 2 points will mean allowing their escape. We can't let that happen. We've also got word that Federation Special Forces have been sighted in the area. They'll be protecting the vehicle. They may be wearing Gallian uniforms, but they're real feds. Don't think twice about pulling the trigger. That's a war crime. It's a dark night out there. You won't be able to get a visual on enemies past a certain distance. Stay sharp. Wow, the Federation's playing dirty, huh? Okay. Well, they want to get dirty. Then I guess we're gonna get dirty here. Let's have Frisia over here. There we go. Yep, that seems like a good
Your mission is
setup of troops. We got Largo off in the back just to give the... Was failure ever an option? But we got Largo all the way in the back there, what I don't imagine we're going to be fighting, so that way he can just be given the command point each turn for us to do our thing.
Can't get to the harbor. We stop them here.
Squad 7, move out! Into the hatch I go. I wonder, is there...
To the harbor, full steam. The ship's waiting there to take us out of Gallia. Apologies for the cramped quarters, Your Highness. We'll have you comfortable soon.
Lieutenant, it's likely the ambassador has the princess with him inside that armored vehicle. Use firearms to stop it with minimal force, then recover the princess. Don't lose them. Tank shells, anti-tank lances, and grenades are off limits. You could harm the princess.
Understood, Captain.
Welks, even if we can't attack with it, the Edelweiss can still block their path. Yeah, on a narrow road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank in your way.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the princess back safe.
Okay, but what if I don't do that? What if I instead allow... Okay, so it looks like it's moving to A2. What if I allow it to move to B2 so I have a clear line of shot on its rear with the machine gun of the Edelweiss? Like, what if I just allow that? But anyways, as I was saying, is what is there anyone else in the Edelweiss with Welkin and Isara, or is it just those two in that tank? Cause that would effectively mean that one of them or both of them would be having to do multiple roles. Okay, so it's at A2. So if I don't move the Edelweiss to B2, it's gonna come down to B2. So I can move it over here to machine gun in its rear. I have an idea, and it's with that group fire thing that can occur. So let's move Alicia. Yeah, there it is. Let's move Alicia along this way. And we can kind of get like a group fire thing going on against its rear next turn. Frezia, let's move you up as well.
Attention all squads, please move out now.
Yep, you're right behind, so those two should be able to get up to the rear if it moves to B2. Might need to use the Edelweiss for cover for them, because I think I saw a machine gun on top of the thing. Ooh, hi. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. Mwah. Okay.
Target armored cars sighted.
Okay, Rosie.
I'm on.
Let's just kill this guy real quick. There we go. That's what you get for wearing Gallia's colors. You're not even wearing it right. It looks bad on you. Bloody fed piece of trash. Okay. Yeah, I did see a machine gun on there. So this thing's got a machine gun. Yeah, that's the machine gun picture. So it's going to move down here, stop here, because I imagine it's only moving a square each turn. So if it's there, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to kill it. Which I think that should be enough, so let's just get that extra action points next turn for the Edelweiss to move into position to give protection against the machine gun and to machine gun its ass. Yep, now let's see where this guy goes. He's really legging it. Okay, yep, he stopped right there in front of the APC. If I can't machine gun the APC, I think I can just murder that guy.
Wilkes, do you see the vehicle's headlights?
Yes, I can, and
You're right. We can use those lights to tell its position
I
and
mean,
orientation.
I feel like I was supposed to touch the Edelweiss to begin with and block the path, but I didn't do that. I decided to be special. Okay.
Stay close out there.
Dang. Okay, can't hit it. Oh well. Edelweiss is providing cover for everyone else. so let's get Alicia into position.
Enemy sighted!
Clear a path for the vehicle.
Don't even think of dodging.
But they can't dodge at this range. Alicia, please.
Armored vehicle sighted.
You don't say, Alicia.
Watch me dance.
Watch me dance.
I'm the queen of the night.
Oh yeah, you got nocturnal, don't you? Alright. Let's get you in the position next to Alicia. We can go do combo shoots.
Shall we dance? Come in.
Yep, that's a good start. Freezy's probably gonna get a face full of lead by that trooper that's with the armored car. It's something! I can't get there in one turn!
Let's do this thing.
There we go, now it's time to to mess that APC up. Oh my god! Alright. Just do that 2 more times. Wow. Didn't even need to eat a Weiss. Alright. Woo, baby! Done in 2 turns. Overkill! Operation complete! And that guy's still just standing there looking forward, just like, what happened?
Operation complete. Let's get Her Highness out of there.
What happened? Oh! Cleanest mission yet. I needed that after my bloody screw-ups last mission.
Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed.
Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth.
Well, I mean, no dur.
As scion of the Valkyria, it is my fate to live and die for Gallia's well-being.
What's on your mind, Walken?
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
Oh.
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
No, let him speak, Largo.
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer. That powerful animal will to live is... I think it's a beautiful part of nature. Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold. But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Perhaps it is as you say, and I have been running from responsibility unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Yep, that's how you make your era stand out significantly from your ancestry.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role by my own will. thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
Not at all.
Whose stomach was that?
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
That was her! Did she not eat at that banquet at all?
I am.
Let's get some food in that system of yours, Cordelia.
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share. Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning. Here you are, Your Highness.
Thank you kindly.
Well, that caused her expression to lit up before.
Such bread before, but it is quite agreeable.
I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
So, are we calling a cab for her? Is she riding in the tank? On the tank? How are we getting her back to the capital? Because I don't imagine it looks good for her to have to walk.
And so Princess Cordelia returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7. Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
Why are you still here? Aren't you in on that whole conspiracy?
Sir, for excellence in valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor. Your Highness, please bestow the medal upon the young lieutenant.
Gladly. Congratulations, Lieutenant Gunther.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still. To understand my responsibility as sovereign and as a single human life.
Your Highness.
Oh, and know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will. I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
That's cute.
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
Lieutenant Gunther, you forget yourself.
Sir, my apologies.
With this, today's ceremonies are ended. Highness, would you grace us with a word?
Please silence Borg. Get him to shut the heck up.
Lieutenant Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Gallia stands firm evermore.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you. Please, be safe.
Aww. Don't tell me she's gonna start hitting on Welkin too. Okay, fears of a patriot. Fears of a patriot? What? What fears?
Welkin, I'm coming in.
Sure, it's open.
I mean, it's unlocked.
Is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
You had to open the door, so it was unlocked, not open.
It was pure luck I was there.
So have you seen the headlines? The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping? That reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
But why suppress it?
If word got out about what happened, Gallia's relationship with the Federation would suffer. We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Wow.
Welkin, this hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Gallia's standing is. I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish. Both of us know the weak bow to the strong, its history and its nature. A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army. Welkin, no offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
I don't know what to tell you, Faldio.
Small minor nations have embarrassed big ones in the past, though.
Liberation of Thousand.
So, you know, it's entirely possible for the decorations haven't have it. About decorations. You might eat in certain conditions as you proceed through the game may earn new decorations. You could be adding rewards you've earned in the decoration tab. Blah, yeah. You can go to the audience hall by the headquarters tab where Princess Cordelia will present them to you in person. Ooh, audience hall is now available. Personnel tab. Blah. Cordelia awaits in the audience hall. So we got another medal. Hold on. So we go to the headquarters, right? Let's see the time. 36 minutes now, actually. Audience hall. Let's visit the audience hall.
How have you been, Your Highness?
Very well, Lieutenant Gunther. And all the better for seeing you again. I thank you again for the valor you showed in assisting me that night.
Not at all. I was just relieved to see you were unharmed, Highness. It wasn't until I saw my friends gawk at that medal that I realized how special it was.
You truly are a rare individual. It is the duty of a nation to acknowledge and reward the loyal deeds of its people. Medals and trinkets are the only form we have, but we ask that you wear them proudly.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you, Your Highness.
I hear your accomplishments do not end with that knight's bravery either. The stories of your accomplishments suggest I owe you a great deal more than that.
I feel like I can see where this is going, and sorry, Cordelia. Welkin is already taken by Alicia.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward. In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Okay, please tell me this is for one of the better accomplishment missions and not the previous mission.
Highness, it's an honor.
Because if it is, I don't deserve this medal. I fudged it up spectacularly and only barely eked by. The Lance of Gallia. Oh, what's this one? This one is the Crimson Heart.
May your allegiance to Gallia stand firm, evermore.
Evermore. So got 3 medals. That's neat. Okay, let's visit War Cemetery. Let's visit some of the other locations that I've never been to. You know, before I call a wrap here.
Paying your respects.
Who are you? Aged
Sorry.
gentleman.
I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
And just paying respect to the previous generation who died fighting.
Oh. Then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
Cause I know I may have fudged out spectacularly in the previous few missions, but I don't think I fudged up enough that someone died on my hand. I just got wounded.
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
You're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
Wait, this is where I learned all the special orders. Have I just been going through the entire game without them?
An order, sir?
I really should have visited here sooner.
Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though.
Then I'm afraid we got nothing more to say to each other. Good day, aged gentlemen.
I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly.
Again, I am afraid that we don't have much to talk about then.
Now, let's see. I'll teach you sniper support today.
Sniper support? What does that do?
Use it to request backup from allied snipers.
Oh.
To snipe a single enemy target.
So is that like going to be like a guaranteed headshot, like killing an enemy or heavily damaging them?
What is your decision?
6,500 XP. Yeah, sure, let's take it.
Very good. I hope my orders can... I hope we'll meet again.
Well, that's very neat. Okay, let's visit the writing on the wall. Oh, hey, you're here.
Hey, Lieutenant. Off duty today?
I suppose, but what are you doing here?
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on.
I guess I probably should have figured it was going to be her with the writing on the wall.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Written and published by yours truly.
Ta-da!
Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say?
I didn't say anything, woman. But sure, let's go with it.
I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
Okay. Princess kidnapping foiled. Militia lieutenant decorated. Neat.
And while you're here...
Now I'm here.
I want
Yes.
to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket.
So you want me to pay to help fund you, is what you're saying.
So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started?
I think you're asking the wrong heart here.
I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I
Wasn't
promise it'll be
if
all
it's
about
gonna
you.
be about the war, ain't I gonna feature in it heavily anyways?
See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
I'm gonna have to pass Squad 7's R&R. Jeez! 50,000 ducats? No, woman.
I plan on putting out, especially after you've made some... I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep...
No thank you. But, anyway, I believe that, I think that covers everything for this episode. And next episode we'll be conducting Chapter 10, the liberation of Fozen. The Fozen operation. The concentration camp. Oh boy, we're about to start getting into some dark stuff. But anyways, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you all later. Until then.